What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We back. Cash App. Brothers and sisters. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah, I figured out with Umar Johnson went wrong there, yo. Yo, saying hit the Cash App is addictive. You know what I mean? 2800. What's up, butter? Yo, telling people, yo, you can become addicted to saying hit the Cash App, yo. Straight up. But yeah, yo, this is red wine for the ancestors. You know, we drink red wine for the ancestors. We smoke black and miles for the ancestors. Everything we do is for the ancestors. This live is for the ancestors, to be honest. That's all we do it for. If we ain't doing it for the ancestors, what the fuck are we doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Just like if you ain't donating. If you ain't donating, then you wasting good people's time, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, but what it is though, people, we back. What the fuck this is on my forehead? But yo, so Boosie is on Vlad. Of course, you know Vlad always got a whenever it's a hot topic surrounding anybody's name, you know Boosie is a frequent guest on his platform. Vlad gotta get him over there. Got to, it's mandatory, it's a must. If I did. Yeah, I tried logging. I tried logging on the other phone. That shit did. Mo. Hold on. Yeah, am I clear? Am I clear? Let me know, y'all. Let me know about hitting the Cash App. What's up, Chelsea? If I'm clear, hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters. All right, bet. Alrighty. Yeah, so y'all know anytime Vlad always finds a way to make himself relevant. You know, you still got my Instagram on you? You don't got my Instagram on you? You should. Got any Instagram, baby? Hold on, y'all. Man, speak to the Diddy party, man. Straight up. We support Diddy parties, y'all. Yeah, I'm not clear, y'all. Nah, y'all. We support Diddy parties over here. What's up, Nate, baby? Hey, Nate. You ain't hit the Cash App either, Nate. That's probably where you been at. You ain't been hitting the Cash App, so you can come. Hey, Nate, you can come around without hitting the Cash App. You know what I mean? Nobody else, though. Only Nate. Nate is the only person that can come through and support the platform and not hit the cash app hourly. Everybody else, I need hourly donations. No nation without donations, y'all. Remember, that's what we standing on. No nation without donations, and no conversation without donations. But yeah. So Vlad did an interview with Boosie. Oh, all right. Nurse is going 2 jobs. That's what's up, Nate. Nothing wrong with that. All right. So everybody's running this narrative talking about Boosie told and he snitched on the bodyguard. And I was telling y'all back then, I said, yo, Boosie bodyguards are his homeboys. Like, Boosie ain't got Jane Dale running around. And that's probably a good thing, because we know Jane Dale history. Like, you don't really want to employ Jane Dale, yo. Jane Dale get you killed. You know, just like he got Biggie killed. So Boosie's typically running around with like his homeboys. His homeboys is his security guards. So when it came out that Boosie tried to get his homeboy or security guard to take the gun case, yo, that's their role. That's their job. Their job is to take the gun cases, man. Yeah, I'm lagging. God damn it, hold up. Am I clear now? Yo, yeah. Whenever, yo, let me know. Whenever I start getting pixeled, let me know. But we ain't doing that. Am I good now? Cash apps in a minute. I think Cash App might be down right now, y'all. So hold off on the Cash Apps and hit the PayPal, hit the Zelle. I'm lagging again. Well, you pay for this fucking internet connection. They want you to pay for this connection. Then the connection don't need to be top notch. Like, come on, Carnival Cruise. It's still fucked up. I'm pissed off now, man. Hold on, y'all. It ain't that bad. Nah, y'all, I'm on a cruise, y'all. I don't want to turn the Wi-Fi off. I'm clear now, though. I just wanted to show this. Boosie was on Vlad, cause everybody talking Boosie told. I'm like, yo, Boosie ain't fucking tell, man. Boosie homeboys is security guards, and that's their job. What fuck Boosie over is he didn't know that they had him on video. This shit keep doing that. He didn't know that they. Let me go to the Vlad TV so I can show you what I'm talking about. He explained the whole situation. How about if I just do this? Is this better? How about if we do it this way, y'all? Is it still blurry? Let's check. Yeah, let's just do it this way, y'all. What's up, Luciano? Yeah, let's just do it this way, y'all, since they want to play. But here go Boosie talking about the case.
So Weight Loss by Hers offers access to an affordable...
Now, you actually try to get Trump to pardon you.
Yeah, Trump, they got Miss Alice to meet with me at the White House.
Okay, who's Miss Alice?
Miss Alice, she the black lady over the pardons right now. Like,
okay.
He pardoned her, I think. He pardoned her. So, yeah, they met with me, and I'm grateful they took that meeting with me.
Okay, but ultimately, Trump did not agree to pardon you. It's not there yet.
Nah, it ain't there yet, but they took the meeting, so That was
Something.
that was something. And I got to walk through the White House. That was like everything to me. Like
Yeah.
thought I was in a dream. It felt like the picture coming off the wall. Real shit. Like it was weird. And I was thinking, I need to write a movie, shoot a movie at the White House with the presidents coming off the wall, killing you. It was just a good experience. Then I got to speak my mind. I got to tell Miss Alice how I feel, why I want the pardon, and I'm somebody that's being done like Donald Trump. I spoke my mind, and that's all I could do.
Well, on August 26th, that's in 13 days from now, you report for a plea meeting?
To take my plea, formally signed it.
Formally signed it.
Formally go in front of the judge and already signed it.
Right. What are you formally...
Yeah, I think Boosie probably gonna get like 60 months. I don't think he's gonna get more than 60 months. I would think Boosie probably get like anywhere from like 48 to 60 months. He'd be alright.
Being guilty to?
922G.
Which is?
Possession of firearm by a convicted felon.
So at this point, since you are pleading, that means
that's basically the same thing that Brick Baby is pleading to. But the difference between Boosie and Brick Baby is Brick Baby is a motherfucking career criminal. So Brick Baby points is gonna be out of this world. Boosie points ain't gonna be that high. Boosie, regardless of what people say about you, Boosie doesn't have an extensive criminal history. You understand what I mean? Conviction is a third-degree marijuana charge. Third-degree marijuana. And what's the shit he caught the time for? Sending drugs into the jail. Codeine and some shit like that. But it's all non-violent. So his guidelines shouldn't be that high.
that means that you've accepted the fact that you've had a gun. You're not trying to, tiptoe around it and so forth in that particular situation.
Firearm by a convicted felon. Accept my plea. I already signed it.
Right. What are you formally pleading guilty to?
922G.
Which is?
Possession of firearm by a convicted felon.
So at this point, since you are pleading, that means that you've accepted the fact that you've had a gun. You're not trying to, tiptoe around.
I mean, he can't really beat it. This not one of those situations that he could beat. It was dirty, it was predatory. And y'all remember I did a video before Boosie got booked, and I told y'all, I said, yo, they trying to get him with a joint. I knew it was coming. Whenever the police get to harassing you and pulling you over for absolutely nothing, either they picking with you or you under some type of investigation. That's how they always do. They're gonna be pulling you over for minor infractions. But every time though, they want you to get out the car. Every time get out the car, it smell like weed in here. You understand? Can we run the dug through? Like that's their tactic. And they was running that play on Boosie for a long time. So it wasn't surprising when they happened to be watching somebody else's Instagram and caught Boosie with a strap. That's what they was trying to get him with the whole time. Yeah, they trying to get him with that shit the whole time. And like I told y'all before, it's only but so much. Like, everybody make mistakes. You understand? You're not going. Nobody is out here moving flawless. Like it just doesn't happen. And if them people watching you long enough, they're gonna be there when that mistake happens. And that's what happened with Boosie. They caught Boosie for probably 10 seconds with that bitch in his possession, and that was enough for them to swoop in and charge him with it. And the reason why he couldn't beat it is because they actually found the firearm that they seen on video. They had an accurate description of it. And they found the bitch, so it was, it was almost like an open and shut case. Like I said, the best that he can hope for is 5 years. That's a good plea for Boosie. Man, oh yeah, JB, that's how they operate. If they want you, they gonna get you, Like it really ain't no around that. You understand what I'm saying? when them people want you, yo, they're gonna get you. And they're gonna do whatever needs to be done to get you. And to secure a conviction. It's a dirty game, yo, but that's how they operate.
That means that you've accepted the fact that you've had a gun. You're not trying to, tiptoe around it and so on. Right? So that's all out there.
Yeah.
So the question is, why did you feel you needed a gun in that particular situation in San Diego?
See, my security, both my other security, 3 security.
Yeah.
Both of my other security missed their flight.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So the other security had to fly with 2 guns. You know what I'm saying? So when we got out there, it's just me, security, and we get a call. I got 10, 15,000 dudes to come shoot a video in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you know me.
I know you.
I know
you, but there's also long-term thinking.
Yes, it's long-term thinking, and
Yes.
I went and got the bag. I went and got the bag. It's not none of them Crips' fault. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's not my security fault. It's nobody's fault. Those were legal guns. Everything was legal. It was flew on the plane legal.
Look, everything was legal, y'all. So this narrative of Boosie telling, yo, I hope we could put that to bed, y'all. Start saying people in the comments when you got these bloggers that push that narrative, be like, nah, y'all. No, that man ain't tell. Wasn't nothing to tell about. Wasn't nothing to tell about. Security had a job. And if they didn't have more video, security job would have been, you know what I mean? Everything was legal. Everything was legal.
It's nobody's fault.
Right.
It's just
having possession of it was the illegal part.
yes.
You have it.
But it's nobody's
in
fault.
your back, basically.
They was trying to put it in a crib saying, they shouldn't have did the video and all. Nah, nobody ain't make me arm myself at that. It's even my security. It was like, bro, look.
Why are women
glad Boosie taking
everywhere choosing
accountability.
Abby X, the new tummy tuck alternative?
But we gotta go back to that. I wanna know what the security said.
My security, it was like, bro, look where we at, bro. Give me that motherfucker,
That's just one of them situations where, you feel more comfortable with it.
Umar has scammed King Randall, and King Randall is actually helping black boys.
You feel more comfortable with that motherfucker in your possession than anybody else's. Ain't nobody gonna protect your life like you gonna protect it. But Boosie also spoke as to why he decided to take the plea deal. And like I said, every case not winnable. Sometimes you gotta know when to roll the dice, and you gotta know when to when to quit. You gotta know when to tap out. Now, Boosie case and Brick Baby cases is different because Boosie, like I said, his guidelines isn't as high as Brick Baby. Like Brick Baby got a long career, criminal type of history, and with that plea deal he signed, it didn't guarantee him anything. So more than likely, it's a chance that his criminal history is going to come back to bite him, and ain't no telling what the judge is going to do. Boosie case is different. I can't see Boosie getting no more than 5 years. I can't see it. Now, is it possible? Yeah, because he copped out to be a felon in possession of a handgun. I think that's 15 years in the feds. But with his guidelines and his criminal history, and with the case already being fought, the fact that they trying to make it the way it's they don't just snatch your gun rights just off of any type of conviction. If you got a non-violent conviction, whether it's a felony or not, they shouldn't just take your gun rights. So that's the fight that's going on right now in federal court. And that's the fight that helped Boosie case get dropped the first time. But it comes a time where you can't keep fighting them people. You know what I mean? sometimes you gotta take accountability for your actions. And I think that's what Boosie is doing. He's taking accountability for his actions.
All right, here we go. The mighty return of Boosie back on Vlad TV.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
People thought we were rocking.
I was shooting movies. I mean,
Everyone was busy,
yeah,
but here we are again.
we back.
But the biggest thing right now was that you actually accepted a plea deal for your federal gun case.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been like fighting this thing from the very, very beginning?
I've been fighting for probably 3 years. Probably.
3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years. 25, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2025.
About 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years.
So this has been like hanging over you. And we've talked about this
All
before. At first it was a state case. Your
Yeah.
lawyers came in, the state case was dropped, and out of nowhere the feds picked it up.
Now it was a state case. The feds came, picked it up. They had a ruling in the Supreme Court that went in my favor, and the case got dropped by the judge. The case got dropped. They went appeal the Supreme Court ruling, and they won on the Supreme Court ruling.
You know what's crazy? Him and Young Boy was fighting the same type of situation. That's why Young Boy case was taking so long. The Fed case, the gun case, because they both was waiting on the ruling on this law, basically saying that it's unconstitutional to take your gun rights if you're convicted of a nonviolent offense, whether it's a felony or not. But ultimately, they both end up going to federal prison. Now, of course, Young Boy gonna get a better deal than who knows why. You know what I mean? But it's crazy how they both was fighting that same situation. And they put the case on stay, which means that the case is being held up in court. There's nothing going on with the case. Now, as a defendant, you can't sit back and wait for that forever. They're not going to allow you to wait for that forever. You understand what I mean? Just like Melly case. Melly case is at a stay right now because they're waiting to hear back from the Supreme Court. Don't hear back come the next trial date, Melly gonna go to trial. They're not gonna keep postponing it.
And they won on the Supreme Court ruling. Now it was back again. I could have appealed that, but that'll be 2-3 more years, and
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just
This ain't worth it. Just get it over
wasn't
with.
gonna go to trial with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to trial.
It ain't worth it. Just get it over with. Why keep? And sometimes it just ain't worth it, y'all. Say he was to wait another 2-3 years, and then they still rule and come back that no, you can't take their gun rights. Now instead of being 43, he's 46, and he still got to go to prison. You understand? Meanwhile, if he'd have just took the deal 3 years ago, he probably have been home. He'd have been home at 46 instead of going in at 46. It's just about playing the cards, yo. This is a game. You gotta remember, this is a game, yo. And you play to win. And all wins don't look the same. You know? Some wins might look like losses to others, but it's still a win because you still got your life. You still got a second chance. They ain't marking you up, you know? I don't think so.
Trial with it from the dump, actually, but I feel like this the right move for me. I trust in God, Blad. I mean,
Well, you tweeted out, just accepted a plea deal from the federal government on my gun. Thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life, but God don't make mistakes. Tired of fighting, talk to my family, and this is the right decision. To all my fans across the world, say a prayer for your boy. Go get that new album. Now, when this came out, everyone was kind of shocked because it looked like, between all the ups and downs, it looks like it was over. Remember, me and you were like celebrating the fact that and we were celebrating too early.
I was celebrating. I got a call on the beat 3 weeks later with my family.
Gotta be careful celebrating too early, man. Don't celebrate too early. Because I told y'all, like I always tell y'all, Non-prosecute ain't not guilty. A lot of people make that mistake. Non-prosecute does not mean not guilty, especially on certain type of cases. I told y'all when they dropped my murder case the first time, I celebrated. Came back in the box a year later. Like, I learned that at an early age. Most people, it's starting to, gain more traction now. But back then, I ain't know. I thought once they dropped the case was over. No, the case ain't over till you get indicted and they drop the case. You feel me? Or you go to trial and get found not guilty. That's the only time it's over. What they tell you is that you was never formally charged. You're not formally charged. Case, that's not even what they did. Charge them with the same thing, but with different language. You gotta remember, y'all, these people got loopholes, and they know how to play them. They know how to play the loopholes to their advantage. But they get mad when you start playing the same loopholes. Like, it's a dirty system.
We were celebrating too early.
I was celebrating. I got a call on the beach 3 weeks with my family. Say they just indicted you again.
Yeah. No income monitor this time, though.
No, I did a year on the ankle monitor also,
Yeah.
I ain't got the ankle monitor on. Nah, that was all that was took off when the case got dropped. And they ain't put it back on. But, I think I'm going to come out pretty good, man. Everybody think it's over with for me, but,
Well, last July, when you got indicted again on the same charge, but then there was a new drug charge?
They added a charge, said I was a drug addict.
I think they used one of my interviews to justify that over something that you were talking about from like 10 years ago.
They say I was a drug addict, man. And
how are you even charged with that? That's a charge?
In the plea deal, that they throwing that out. I guess
they threw that out.
I don't know what that came from. I think that was just I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I talked to your lawyer about it, and he was like, this makes no sense. Because there's absolutely no proof that you're a drug addict.
There's no proof I'm a drug addict.
The fact that you used to take drugs 10, 20 years ago, doesn't matter for nothing.
That doesn't matter. The fact that I was sentenced to third offense marijuana, 10 years, I was sentenced to 10 years. The system been let me down.
Right.
I was sentenced to 10 for third offense marijuana.
Yeah.
How you know if I'm drug addict if you never...
Yeah, that was a wild situation. To sentence that man all that time, for third degree marijuana charge. That only happens in New Orleans and Louisiana. Maybe Florida. But the crazy thing about Boosie's situation is, like I say this, if he caught that case in another city, he wouldn't even be no felon, man. Nigga, that's what Vlad do. I don't even respect the fact that Boosie keep going up here fucking with this boy, for real. But, Boosie flawed too. You know what I mean? We didn't call Boosie out for the flawed activity that he displayed on social media a few times.
Send me to rehab. I was sent straight to the P. How am I, if I'm a drug addict if you never offered me rehab?
Yeah. Okay, so you dropped the drug charge, but they kept the gun charge.
Yeah.
And you pled guilty to it.
Yeah, I'm going to plead August 26th.
Now, I talked to your lawyer about it. He basically said, I can't tell you very much because it's, lawyer-client privilege. But, because everyone was like, how much time is he getting? How much time is he getting? And your lawyer said, we don't quite know right now because it's ultimately up to the judge and the sentencing, right?
Right.
How do you feel about the sentencing that's coming up?
I just told you I trust in God. That's how I feel. I feel like God my mama got on my ass the other day and told me, because my mom, they heavy on God, bro. Like, she told me, stop asking, call my phone and blow me down. Stop asking for a fucking pardon. You taking your faith out of God. You ask God to put faith in a man. Stop asking a man. Stop asking people. So, I trust in God, man. I mean, my prize I don't have no bad prize. I just feel
I ain't
like...
gonna lie, Kim, that was wild. I was wondering who I was caught that. if I was Boosie, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck, Vlad? You know what I mean? Fuck is you talking to? Fuck is you talking to my lawyers without? Like, I don't need you to be. Like, I can tell you what's going on. You don't gotta contact my legal team.
I don't have
Then
a
you gotta
judge
do
that
family.
hates me.
Yeah, you've always said you had a good judge.
Yeah,
You've been saying
this the
this the whole
first time I've ever had a judge who I would say is fair. Judge has always stuck it to me.
Do you think it's because this judge is in California as opposed to Louisiana? Because you've always had Louisiana judges, right?
Yeah.
So-
That's probably why, because
Yeah.
then I always had men judges, hard men judges, white men judges. Like I never had it on my side, Vlad, and I just feel like she's more fair than. I just feel like there's no hate in her heart for me. That's how I feel. I always felt that. I always felt that from another judge. I feel like there's no hate in her heart for me, but still I trust in God. You know.
Boosie dealing in feelings a lot. And I would much rather hear him say, I think that she doesn't have the hate in her heart for me. I don't really be interested in grown men talking about how they feel about a situation. Like, you need to be more, you need to be thinking more than feeling, my nigga. That's just how I look at it, though. A lot of dudes speak like that. I mean, I don't speak anymore. You feel me? I don't do that. Yo, but y'all remember this situation from the other day? Damn. She ain't even on my fucking Instagram. What video is that? Hold on, y'all. Y'all remember the video from the other day where I showed y'all the Chicago man robbed and killed? Chicago man robbed. This video right here.
We will move our car. Whenever car we need so they can get the space, let's get the park. So now you, oh no, we can't. We gotta find somewhere else to park. Who the fuck is you talking to? Who the fuck is you talking to for real? Even talking like that? That be the shit, and that's what make a motherfucker be wanting to get into it with y'all, cause y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro?
Yeah, but I don't
What's
get
up? Hell no.
Now he was killed over his jewelry, y'all. So his brother or cousin spoke about this.
That's what I said. I said.
Let me see if I can find it. It's in my phone, but
That's what I said.
damn, y'all. You can't get on the motherfucking Wi-Fi. I'm trying to find on YouTube. Y'all gotta hear this shit, y'all. Like, yo, people be way too emotional, man. Yeah, I know. I saying it was a situation on that he posted on, I don't know if it was Facebook or Instagram, that he talked about something like this happened before. This is bluffing. You know what? Everybody not bluffing, y'all. You know what I mean? Yo, just because you made it out of one situation with a group of guys, that don't mean these next group of guys gonna let you slide. And yo, all robbery is all robberies are different. Too. You know, you can't always buck a robbery. Can't always buck a robbery. What the fuck this dude name is? Like, for the situation that he was in, where he was in the car and dude was outside the car, you can't buck that. You can't buck that. Best thing he could have done was kick that shit out. Best thing he could have done was kick it out. Damn, yo, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find where his brother's name, Tug. Yeah, yo, kick that shit out, man. Ain't worth it, yo, cause now he dead. And more than likely, they probably still got the jury. But if they didn't get the jury, it's, I mean, you can't wait no more. Here go the big brother right here. Good Educated did a video on it. Yeah, yo, let that shit go. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, yo. And you know, I'm a proponent. I believe the hand is quicker than the eye. Yo, but you can't. That ain't gonna work for every situation. Situation where you in the car and they outside of the car, yo. All you gotta do, all you can do is take that shit out. You know what I mean? You ain't close enough to even attempt to fight back, and then a lot of times they ain't even worth it anyway. How much is them chains worth? Them chains worth life, my nigga? I don't think them chains is worth his life unless he ain't put a whole lot of value in his life. If he try to trade them chains in, they probably give him 3,000, 2,000. You feel me? I think, yo, if you don't value your life, I would think your kids value it more. You know, I don't think they look at your life and see $2,000.
Yeah. Shit people saying and all that.
So this is the brother.
I don't really give no fuck about no balloon release.
Am I clear?
None of that shit gonna bring my brother back. What I've been preaching for years. I've been preaching for years to bro to not trust no motherfucker. But bro had a big heart. He had a big heart. He kept trusting niggas, helping niggas, looking out for niggas. And now he gone. They tried it, 4 or 5 times. They get him out the way. And they finally got him. They finally got him. And it's sad because motherfucker don't think about his family. You got down for nothing. Y'all got down for nothing. It wasn't even worth it. Y'all got down for nothing. And what's fucked up, it wasn't worth it. The best thing, I ain't gonna even say the best thing, I'm just gonna say, I wish we could have one more conversation. But I know what's going on. Black people hate each other over materialistic shit. We hate each other over materialistic shit. That was his chain. That was his shit.
I just think it's poverty, yo. You know, frustration. I mean, a lot of people can't deal with frustration, yo. A lot of people let poverty and frustration get the best of them, and it controls their decision making. I think it's more so of that than black people hating each other. I mean, we live in environments. where people think if you got more than me, in order for me to get what you got, I got to take what you got. Or I got to knock you off or get you out the way to get to the next level. And that's not reality. You know, I just think that's education. I think that's being misguided. You know what I mean? It is a lot of shitballs out here. Nah. Well, we knew they was lying anyway, yo. We ain't need Byron for that. You feel me? I'm telling you, they was lying since they started that shit.
That was his chain. That was his. He paid for that. It took some time to pay for that shit. He worked for that shit. You got niggas on here talking about, oh, it was fake. It was, man, listen, man. But worked his ass off for that little ass chain. And he done died behind it. But we know it's more to the story, though. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm the nigga that's always preaching peace. I'm always preaching peace. Because I love my people. But I'm all out of love now. I don't have no more love. Ain't no more love left in me, man, for niggas. Ain't no more love left in me for niggas, man. You niggas killed a man over some hate, a chain, nigga done fucked your bitch, or whatever. That wasn't smart. I'll be honest with you. That wasn't smart. Now, I know detectives already let me know that they watching me, but they scared of what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do nothing. That nigga was loved by a lot of motherfucking people. I don't have to do nothing. When this shit come to light.
Yo, for one, right? Yo, when you in certain environments, yo, you can't just be pulling up talking. You know what I mean? What's up, man? This the dude from out Chicago. This is brother, the one that got murdered on Facebook Live. Yo, but you shouldn't be pulling up just sitting in the car, yo, for 15, 20 minutes. It's a violation. Yo, when you in certain environments, sitting in the car from 15 and 20 minutes, it could be your death, man. Straight up. And it's not guaranteed. Yo, but why put yourself in that type of situation? Like, you shouldn't have been sitting there. Now look what's next. Now you got a whole bunch of people more than likely angry. And they want retribution. But in reality, it was just poor decision making on your end. You feel me? And this is an older guy, so more than likely he's dealing with older guys. And when you're an older guy that been in the streets, you can't be crashing out for bad decision making. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe when you was young, you understand, when you ain't really have a whole lot to lose. But once you get up there, your late 30s, your 40s, and you can't just be throwing your life away, yo, because a nigga made a bad decision. And I know that sounds harsh, but that's just the reality. Shorty shouldn't have been sitting in that car for no 15, 20 minutes for no reason. You feel me? For no reason. Yo, when you in them environments, you got to get where you going and get out of there. You know what I mean? You got to, right. Then you deal with young boys, man, you can't. It's unfortunate. It's sad. But him at 42 years old, I'm sure he knew better. I mean, if he was outside running around, he knew better. He know that's a violation. You learn that's a violation early on. And in your 20s, you know that ain't right. So at 42, he was over qualified to understand that situation wasn't a good situation to be in. Now everybody else is getting compromised and jeopardized. You know, because people can't let shit go, and I get it too. Shit, even understand both sides, all angles. It's hard to let things like that go, especially if he haven't even been active. He ain't been in the way. He ain't been doing nothing. He just was making his little eyes how he made it. But he wasn't out here harming nobody. That shit hurt you when things like that happen. Now he dead off a bad decision.
All I can do is start praying for y'all. For the motherfuckers who did that. All I can do is pray for you. It's gonna come to light. It's gonna come to light. Y'all took away my little brother for nothing. That nigga done survived 5 shooters up there. 5. And he downed me from 1 motherfucking shot. I'm mad at him, motherfucker, at you too. I'm mad. I'm mad, nigga, I'm mad. I'm mad, too. I'm mad at him, motherfucker, bro. Not too many hating ass niggas said you had that big heart. You had that big ass heart. You kept letting these hating ass niggas get close to you, bro. And I kept telling you, I told you a million times, these niggas don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They hate you. They hated your energy. They hated everything about you. They never liked you. But you still showed grace. You still would look out for these same motherfuckers, bro. You looked out for these niggas, man.
Yeah, he ain't kick it out.
I kept telling you, why you think, man, Shorty don't pop out? Because we know what's going on. We know niggas don't like us. Niggas don't motherfucker doing it. How motherfucker doing it? We mind our business. That's the goal, bro. There's no motherfucking way that you shouldn't be here with Juju right now. There's no way, bro. You shouldn't be here with Juju. Because of a hating ass nigga that wanted to change that he couldn't do shit with. The stupid motherfucker that came and robbed him for the chain, you didn't even get the chain. And then even if you would have got the fucking chain, the chain has a tracker in it. It's got a tracker in it. I'm the motherfucker who the chain. The chain has a tracker in it. We don't do stupid shit to where people gonna do dumb shit like this. Y'all took my brother life over a chain.
That chain ain't got no goddamn track in it. That nigga lying. You just talking about the chain wasn't even that expensive. Now the chain got a track in it. That bitch ain't got no track in it, man. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do with a dead man's chain? You know what I mean? Is that a trophy? To walk around with a chain that you stole? Like, I don't know. I just don't think that shit even slick for real.
Over a chain. Wasn't worth it, fellas. And, you know, detectives, I know y'all watching my live. I know y'all watching. All 24 hours. From the money y'all get to it, ain't worried about no bitch. I just might go get another 6,000 on my wrist. I ain't hogging back for a broke bitch about to get rich. Yeah, I don't want to get back. Solo on your shit, you know, pussy whack, let go.
He's a rapper too. That ain't for y'all. That ain't the video I was looking for. The video I was looking for, he was going to fuck off. So he was going to kill niggas and shit. Here you go right here.
I just seen my brother body. Gunshot wound to the chest, right? And the nigga look like he sleep. My brother look like he sleep. He like he at peace. I've also seen videos of shit. So, whoever the nigga was that got out on my brother, they was already sitting there.
Right about that, be more Joe. If it really did have a tracker in it, that'd have been shit. Take this bitch. All I'm gonna do is run you down later. You take the, you feel me? Like, it definitely would have made a whole lot more sense to hand it over.
For like 10-15 minutes. Since when do a motherfucker pull up there and sit for 10 minutes with tinted windows and don't nobody wash their car? Since when? Motherfucker pull up with tinted windows and don't nobody wash the car. Since when? Anytime a motherfucker ever been somewhere and you know it's shit going on, a motherfucker like, wash that car. It was so many of you bitch ass niggas out there on that camera. None of you niggas said, wash that car. You niggas knew it was gonna happen. Y'all waited. Y'all waited. I watched the video. I don't need no more motherfucking proof. You niggas waited. Didn't no motherfucker help. Nobody cared to help. You that motherfucking car. Sit there.
The great thing about it is, like I always tell y'all, whenever somebody get murdered, people always try to find somebody to blame. It probably happened just how people thought it happened. You know, I don't know for certain. You know, they could have lined them up. Yeah, but most times, y'all, shit just be happening. You feel me? You know, they seen him. They probably know him from the neighborhood. Look like he go live a lot. Probably was watching Instagram. Seen his car. Like, yo, that's yo that be riding around with the jewels on. Who knows? You know, but just to start blaming people, yo, I hate when people do that, yo. Like I said, that's the easy way out. That's the easy way out.
For 10 motherfucking minutes.
It's the same dude.
Listen, man. Motherfuckers wonder why I be feeling the way I be feeling. You hoe ass niggas. Bitch made ass niggas. Hey. I don't give a fuck who watching. Bitch, your bag better not get sold out there. A loose cigarette better not get sold. Nothing. And I mean that. I don't give a fuck who watching. And I know exactly what the fuck I'm saying, just in case you pussy ass police hit me too, because you motherfuckers not doing y'all job neither. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't give a fuck because y'all had issues with Tug too. Well, every motherfucker that had issues with my brother can die. Fuck all you niggas. You hoe ass niggas. Y'all sat there and watched that whole motherfucking plate. The whole motherfucking plate. The whole plate. I watched the camera.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate situation.
Him? Who the fuck is you talking to for real? Even talking like that?
So this what we talking about.
Motherfucker be wanting to get into it with y'all because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell.
Enough is being sold right now, yo. Bro ain't crying. So, man, this what I'm saying, though, yo. That's why, yo, decision making is everything. Cause now look, like, yo, making a bad decision, because it is a bad decision. I don't give a fuck if it's your neighborhood. Yo, to pull up on a block and just sit in the car for any extended amount of time is a bad decision. Especially when you involved, or you was involved. So, for him to have done that, and now, look what happened. Now you sacrificed your brother. You know, cause bro ain't trying to go for that, and I don't blame him. You feel me? Bad decision or not. You know, bro ain't trying to go for that. Even though he putting insurance on himself and putting himself in prison if he do anything. But at the same time, yo, your decisions affect other people, yo, and I don't think people understand that. You know, people just think they out here living for self and I can make certain decisions and it don't affect other people, and that's not reality. I mean, it's not reality. The decision that he made by chilling in that car like that affected, ain't no telling how many people's lives gonna be affected. You know, for certain, at least his kids, for one. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up? What's up? Where y'all coming from? You alright, fun?
Kinda.
Get some girls, man?
Yeah.
You got that song?
Hmm?
You ain't having no no?
Mm.
She was scared?
What do you what? I have to the cruise to get girls.
What you talking about? You supposed to go anywhere to get girls. What?
That wasn't the point.
Yeah, you anywhere you go, you supposed to get girls, you know? Cruise. School.
And plus, I don't want to have a relationship if I'm not even living down here.
You funny. Hey, yo, look, right? I appreciate everybody that tagged there, yo. Yeah, that's a wild situation for real. All I can say is, yo, the decisions you make affect other people, yo. So move right out here. You know what I mean? Move right out here, man. That's fucked up. That shouldn't have been able to happen on this block. Oh yeah, I forgot, y'all. It's donation time, brothers and sisters. Before we end the live, you know, this because this is what Umar does. Before we do a whole, we kick the bobo, talk about nonsense for a certain amount of time, and then we ask for cash apps, we ask for PayPals, we ask for donations, and then the live is over. You know, that's the protocol, y'all. If you're new to the channel, new to the channel, hit the cash app, brothers and sisters. Hit the PayPal. You know what I mean? Hit the PayPal. Y'all, but we're gonna try to get another live, and hopefully tomorrow my signal will be better. That shit crazy how they fucking signal will. But y'all, make sure y'all share the live, share the live. If you ain't gonna hit the cash app, share the live. It's another day. Keep it your news. Appreciate everybody that tapped in. Well, people be getting money on some of these blocks, so all traffic be welcome. Oh, okay. I get it. It's like that. I get it. Get it. That shit crazy, y'all.